Yo guys, and welcome to year 4. Season 4 is going to be good to us. We're going to make the playoffs. I feel it. This is our year. We're wearing the St. Louis blue just because we're going to make it. Let's go. We're going to sim through the preseason like normal, and this is what we're going to do. We are going to sell absolutely everything to buy pieces we need to win. If we need to get rid of first-round draft picks, we're going to get rid of first-round draft picks. If we need to get rid of second-round draft picks, we're getting rid of them. But for me to make that decision, we need this squad to be looking like they have a chance at making the playoffs. So we're going to go to December 1st, and to give me a chance at making the playoffs or thinking we're going to make the playoffs, this is the line that's going to do it. So we got Lundstrom, Thomas, and Gavin. The 2 first-round draft picks have decided to pair up this offseason with Robert Thomas to make a run. And then we got McKenna, who is going to pair up with Lawton and Kane. I could not think of a better second line. This team is shaping up. We got Burakovsky with Zachary and Wallstrom. And then the fourth line needs help, but we'll have to see how it goes. And then in D, Torrey Krug, Parenko, Dumba, Lidstein, Hag, and Mitchell. Hopefully this pairs out for us. And then in net, we have our franchise, our future, Yaroslav Askarov. Big trade we made to get him in season 2, I do believe, or at trade deadline of season 3, so long ago. But let's get it shaking. This team, I'm telling you right now, we pep-talked them in the summer. We told them, listen, guys, if you can at least manage to look like you're a playoff club coming into trade deadline, I got you. I will be here to get you guys into the playoffs. I will make those necessary trades, but you guys got to get out there and get me wins. And their response to that speech was going 0-5 to start the year, 0-6 to start the year. We get our first win at the end of October, and then again we just keep going back to the losses. I think we may be one season early on going ham, as we are 2-12. My God, man, we need to get into a run of wins. This team is not showing me anything. I'm not even going to look at their stats. I'm not going to look at anything to do with them. We're jumping right to the trade deadline. We will look over all the stats then, but this team needs to pull it together. If they put me in a sticky situation here where we got to sell to lose, I don't know. We need to win. This team needs to win. We need to make the playoffs, and they just don't show the heart of a team that wants to make it. Askarov developed well in the offseason, and we're sitting at 9-23. We have destroyed the St. Louis Blues, and it only took 4 years to do it. But we can rebuild. That's the beautiful thing. We can rebuild unless we get fired. Hopefully we don't get fired, but this can't be what the owners have in mind. 12-32, guys. 12-32. Not doing good. 13. This has got to be our worst year yet. We are at 14 wins heading into the trade deadline, and I just don't know what to do. Anybody on an expiring deal, they are going to be shipped out of town. I can't, in all fairness, put an investment into this year's squad when we're dead last again with the money that we put in this offseason. Robert Thomas, again, leading the way, playing with the 2 rookies, and the rookies aren't doing terrible. Maybe next year, boys. Maybe next year will be our year, but it's not looking good. When Patrick Kane, at a 38-year-old Patrick Kane is second in points on your team, are we that one piece? Are we one piece away? Everybody's minuses. Minus 49, minus 33, minus 39, minus 50. We can't keep the puck out of the net. Askarov is just not cutting it. I think we need to get some defense in front of this guy, as it's just not put together very well. We're going to go to the trade deadline. Is anybody selling a defensive prospect? Vince Dunn is way too young. It's time to make a splash, boys. A first, a second, a third. Matt Dumba for Bowen Byram and Owen Powers. Is this a yay? Is this a nay? It is a whopper of a nay. Of course it is. Let's move on. That was a hope and a dream. Nothing in the trade deadline for us. Nobody wanted to make deals with St. Louis. St. Louis couldn't make deals with anybody else. So we're going to have to move on and just, we were so jacked. We spent so much money at free agency last year, and it just wasn't it. But you know what? Maybe we're just that one piece away. Maybe one good draft this year. Maybe we can win the draft lottery. We're in dead last. Like, we are dead last. Nobody is anywhere near us. So, like, Arizona's firing their coach. Somehow we all still have a job in St. Louis. It's been absolutely atrocious. No way we lose dead last, right? We've put together some wins, which I don't like the sight of. We're at 20 wins, 21 wins. Slow down, boys. You're catching the Sabres, and we don't like it. You can't even fail right. Ottawa versus Toronto in round one. What a round one. 2-2. Who's going to come out on top? Toronto won the cup last year. Are they going to defend? Or, Ottawa knocked out Toronto. They play Florida, and the winner and your Stanley Cup champions, Florida Panthers. What's our draft going to look like? Give it to me. We lost again. We have lost every draft lottery in the 4 years. It's not even our fault anymore. When I go in and talk to ownership about what's going on, the league's against us. The league is against us, boys. We dropped from first to third. How have we lost 3 first overall picks in 4 years? It's crazy. Let's see what we got in this draft class. No gems, no nothing. Just do the draft. Just do the draft. An 81 overall. There's a good pick. 81 overall. Oh, this draft's looking good. Can we follow suit? We're going to drop down and take the 4th pick. That's who our scouts like. 80 overall. We made a good selection. Do they take the pick we left? They do, and he's a 64 overall high. Oof. What a good avoid by our scouting committee. Thank goodness for that one. We're going to listen to them again. Take Gustafson, 64 overall elite low. That's unfortunate. We don't pick again till 65. And then I think we traded the rest of our picks, so this might actually be our last pick. We'll take a guy named Sylvester. Why not? 60 overall, top 9. We'll just get out of this draft and move on. I don't know. Do we throw money at free agency again if we have the possibility? Because, like, I feel like the guys are right there. We can get them into the playoffs. Maybe. Or am I just being delusional? Burakovsky, we're gonna let you. We're gonna let you. We're gonna let you come back for $3 million. Obviously, we're gonna sign the newly acquired 80 overall first round pick. And then the other 2, all those guys can just develop their way to not playing hockey anymore. You don't want to sign back? All right, see ya. We want to sign Mitten back. I think he can turn into something for us, but we need to win games. Nobody's developing because we can't win. Okay, we will sim to free agency. I'm going to reject this offer due to money. Burakovsky, it's what you asked for. Kitten, why are you going to break my heart? Here, we'll give you an extra $400,000. You greedy bugger. Yeah, you can go test free agency. Seeing you on. Get out of here. We're going to go sign our own free agents. I have $45 million, and we have decided we're putting it all out there. Samuel Girard, get some. $8 million for you. You'll take that, right? A ton of interest. Get it. Samuel Girard. Noah Hannafin, a ton of interest on you. We'll give you another $1 million more than what you're asking for. Come play for St. Louis. We need you here. We're paying. We're paying, boys. Michael Bunting, welcome to the squad. You can replace Abuznavich, who apparently didn't want to come back here. Or Burakovsky, sorry. Oh, boys. We have a chance to sign Sidney Crosby. Take the money. Take my money. Come here. Lead us to a Stanley Cup, Sidney. We have 4 players that we just offered big contracts to, and I hope all 4 of them sign. Let's give it a shot. Who do we got? Come on. Come on. Day 3. We haven't heard back. We're going to go to day 4. Come on, give us some good news. Gerard wants in. Sydney wants in. Bunting wants in. And Hannafin wants in. The team just got so much better. It is unreal. Unreal. You guys see next year's potential free agents? Maddie, buddy, we will throw money at you if you just hit free agency. Victor Hedman, we are literally signing everybody. Third liner, Victor Hedman was like the last little sweetener. Maybe we'll have to wait and see. And if Victor Hedman signed, it might be a full-on. Right before we even start the year, Victor Hedman did sign. We are going to trade our first-round draft pick for the one piece that we think our team is missing. So it's been a great 4 years, but the 5th year is the Stanley Cup year, guys. I feel it. We're all in. So yeah, guys, now that we've signed Victor Hedman, we're going to get into it. We're going to make big moves. We're going to trade our first-round draft pick for what we need. But if you don't want to miss that, stay tuned. Tomorrow's video, we're going to finish out the 5-year run of St. Louis and get that Stanley Cup. Thank you for watching. Till next time, ciao, ciao.